Hi, hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of my Final Fantasy MSQ, Final Fantasy 14 MSQ playthrough, featuring my lovely new miqo'te, Rayna Morel, which I did spend a solid 20 minutes of last episode creating, but that's not going to be a thing this time around because she's already created, she's here, she's wonderful. And we are fully in the Limsa Lominsa like tutorial area. So we got a queue. All right. So we're just gonna jump right back into it. I'm probably gonna stick to primarily MSQ, some side quests that are relevant, maybe some Manderville stuff. Obviously not anytime soon, but kind of general long-term plans for this Let's Play. Not too much outside of MSQ, but we're gonna try to stick very closely to MSQ and trust system and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's do it. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right, and I'm an Arcanist. So we are starting, and we also have the Way of the Arcanists quest, which we'll get to in a second. I believe we're on the level 1 quest. Hold on, where is this in my journal? Oh my goodness. Main scenario. 7th Umbral Era main scenario quest. I don't know what any of that means. Main scenario Endwalker, Chronicles, side quest. I haven't actually looked at this ever. Current. Complete. Okay, I guess we just have to accept it. Adrian, proprietor of the Drowning Winch, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Okay. Right then, let's, oh, actually, let me, oh no. I'm trying to remember. I think it's spacebar. Yes, no. I need to, I think I need to do this outside of a cutscene, but I want to, I can make the dialogue in the dialogue bubbles bigger, just so they're easier for folks to read during Let's Plays, but I will fiddle with that after this cutscene. Firstly, so I'm an aspiring voiceover / narration person. Like, I want to do some voice acting, some voiceover. I don't ever think like a British sounding like pirate is ever gonna be in my repertoire. So this is just, I started off in the pirate city. It's gonna be fine, I'm sure. Firstly, if you head down to a floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device that can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. I keep making him more like a southern pirate, like a cowboy pirate. Second on this list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your venture and bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gil around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker and you can say, why is my coin purse so light? Have a word with Swazblade instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old Octane, he'll treat you well. For the last of me elflins, I suggest you meet some fellow spellslingers at the Arcanists Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Murray at the front desk is the one to get you started. Alright, let's go. Got all that last? No, maybe. So this is actually partially why I really got a little overwhelmed at the beginning of Final Fantasy 14. This is a great and lovely game. I am very in it for as long as possible. For as long as the game's around, I'm going to be playing it probably. I love it very much, very dearly. I will be the first person to tell you, it is overwhelming as shit to start out on. I was very lucky. I had people who were vaguely experienced and kind of guided us, and me and my friends who were starting at the same time, kind of around. We had some hints, some helps. We kind of had a group starting at the same time together, so we were kind of generally lost together. We made a lot of the same mistakes together. Some of us got a little ahead of the others and then would come back and help. So like, I had people to give me tips, to kind of help me walk through it with me. If you don't have that, this is hugely overwhelming. So yeah, some of it can be a little bit, it's a lot of information at once. And as I've made clear before in other Let's Plays and stuff, I have ADHD and anxiety, so that information goes in one ear and out the other because I'm scared and overwhelmed, and processing things is not necessarily my strongest suit. So that could definitely be one of the more overwhelming bits of starting this game. So I kind of like things like this where you can kind of go back and kind of, you know, again, re-experience the things that maybe you were a little too overwhelmed to catch. So yeah, I'm just really excited for this Let's Play because I feel like I'm going to go get some finer details that maybe I missed before. I missed a lot. Got all that last. See into them 3 tasks. It'll take you the little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the old ale. Any road. While you're out, if you happen to pass any old persods what look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what's interest and opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninia over yonder has been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? You're like to find yourself running on odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. Alright, cool. If you have time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith ear and the wench. The lad's as bare as that title of the lad's as bare that title of some fine advice for him just starting out in the profession, and that, my girl, is how you go about becoming a legend among adventurers. Hi. Hello. Alright. Again, I get a little nervous that Rayna looks just like Ishtola, but I don't think she does. I think she looks different enough. Oh. To leave the drowning wench, you must accept the quest, making a name by speaking with Ninia. Okay. It's like, before we send you off, main menu. Main menu grants quick stuff, blah, blah, blah. Selecting character. Okay, hold on. Let me read this properly. I'm sorry. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under the character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests. That's what I was looking for when I pressed J. I was expecting this menu to pop up, but I didn't have it yet. So that was my bad. I was getting ahead of myself. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key binding, HUD layout, and system configuration, they can all be accessed via system. I will fiddle with this in a second for sure. Select active help to redisplay these tutorial messages. Okay. Game progress is saved automatically, so there is no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each playing session by logging out or exiting game from the system menu. Yeah, don't just like... don't just exit the window unless it like hard freezes. Don't just... I feel like that's just common video game etiquette, I guess, for like making sure your game doesn't mess up, but you know, just in case. Pressing M on your keyboard will bring about the map. It is overwhelming as shit for Limsa, but I'm familiar enough with it. I don't think I'm gonna get too lost, hopefully. So, you know, you press M, in the lower right hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. So, you also have a little mini map at the top right. Yeah, the locations of quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the do list. So close to home, for example, if I want to attune myself to the aetheryte, I click on that and it'll tell me exactly where that is. I gotta go to the aetheryte after I accept this quest from Ninia. Hello, Ninia. Ninia, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. 50 experience, and an earth shard, or a potion. Okay. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lass. I have some information that might just help you out on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa Lominsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The most important thing is you make a name of yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skeynrail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to Ahldskyf. Ahldskyf. That looks like Keysmashing. That name looks like when I am overwhelmed in gay and just key smash at somebody to show that I am in fact flustered or laughing or just flailing in general, which I do a lot. That looks like Keysmashing. The name. Ahldskyf. 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 Just Keysmashing. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady good. This should be great. Okay, hold on real fast before I do that. I'm trying to remember how to HUD layout, maybe? No. Oh god, I'm so this is when you open this up, you immediately just freeze and want to cry. It gets less overwhelming to fiddle with the HUD over time, but I don't want to be here right now. This is not what I wanted. I just wanted to make the text bigger. I think that's system configuration. Maybe other settings, accessibility settings? No. Sound settings. Here, actually, let me turn that up. Don't mind me. Graphics setting, mouse settings, gamepad settings, theme settings. Ooh, classic, clear blue. Oh, this is the new one. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Hold on, let me click on Ninia again. Ah, here we go. Scale window. 200. Oh, okay, maybe not that big. 160? No. 120? That might be a bit much. Maybe we'll do 110. What about... Yeah, I think that'll be work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, we got a little bit better. Gregory, hi, Gregory again. If it is rumors or like-minded fellows you seek, then you have made the right choice in coming to this tavern. It is as a lodestone to all manners of travelers and explorers. I think we already talked. Hello, Quintain. I'm not talking to you. We're going to Skeynrail. You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below, yes. Interacting. Okay, so on some quests you will encounter objects. I forgot they take you back through like the basics. So to interact with things, you right click on them if you're using keyboard and mouse. If you're using controller, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You are powerful. Because I have no idea how to play this game with a controller, and your power leaves me in awe because it confuses the shit out of me, and I'm always very impressed by people. I know a couple of streamers who use a controller, and it is impressive. But my brain just does not want to do it. We are in the wild now. We are no longer in an instance. Okay. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching, then right-clicking. Okay. Sanctuaries. A crescent moon icon will appear on the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. I never noticed this. While this in the special area, you will get accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering, while under the benefit of the rested bonus will increase by 50%. I don't know if I've ever noticed this. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned. Wow, if the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Played this game however many hours and didn't know that. Inns and cities as well as various outposts and settlements are classified as sanctuaries to maximize your experience earning potential. Make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Okay. Also one more thing. We're gonna do a character configuration. Display name settings. We're just gonna do others, party members, alliance members. I think I'm just gonna put display names to never. So I don't like throw anybody's names during this. I didn't think about this ahead of time, I'm sorry. Party members never. Well, no. We'll leave it actually for now. Let's see. Sorry. I didn't think about this beforehand. Or maybe what I'll do here. I'm sorry. The in-between point of that is other PCs could just be the display settings will just be surname abbreviated. Yeah, surname abbreviated. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll do surname abbreviated. That way nobody gets fully like their character name's just not on here without their want. And also maybe sometimes these are questionable usernames. Okay, we'll do it that way. That'll work. It's fine. We're gonna get these peculiar herbs. And I need to go find a Moogle. I have 7 mail, and I'm wondering if some of that is, you know, because I have some stuff that's account-wide. Also, I will say what's kind of cool about this is here's what Limsa normally looks like, but actually because I'm on a newer world, I'm on Halicarnassus on one of the newer, the Dynamis data center. For this alt, my main is on Zalera, on Crystal. More than happy to, if you spot Naira in the wild, you're more than happy to say hi to me. If you ever see her, like, hi. Or if you ever see Rayna in the wild, you want to say hi, hi. But what do you call it? My brain is blinking, I'm sorry. Oh, but it's really neat because this is actually a quieter server. I haven't really been on a quiet server. So this is kind of cool. So I'm a little excited about this. But yes, welcome to all the names are just very there. Maybe I turn those off just to not have them around in a Let's Play. But for now, we'll leave it there. I'll figure out my settings next episode. I'll have my stuff together a little more better. It's fine. Let's do this walking key smash of a human. Or Rogadane. Yes, I'm Ahldskyf. I am Keysmash man. You have some herbs you wish me to examine. Take those. Handing over items, just right click on the thing. You can either right click on the item and click hand over, or you can drag and drop it, or you can right click it like the thing in item request and it'll automatically give you what you need, and you can left click on it and it'll sort it. That way, there's a couple ways you can hand stuff off. So I'm gonna hand over that. Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredients in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the deep sleep of death. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than Ahldskyf lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Lominsa. Ahldskyf. Okay, if you're an Endwalker, like 6.3 patch, you know why that. So there's the 12 gods and stuff, and that's lore I didn't really pick up on. Again, I didn't pick up on anything. So there's 12 gods. I cannot name them all offhand. They are listed somewhere, but just details like that where I'm like, oh, that's one of the gods. I didn't realize a lot of the stuff is like Azema's this, Minfina's that, and these are all like goddesses and stuff like that. Like lore world building I didn't pick up on in the slightest. And now I'm just like Leonardo meme because like I know enough about the world and some of the stuff has come up later, far later. And it's just kind of like, I know this, you know, like it's just kind of cool to see all the way back, you know, content that was very early in this game, like what, 10 years ago, 9 years ago? Like it's just neat. I don't know. It's just cool. These herbs are not more than Ahldskyf lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Lominsa, In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, miss. But not to worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Thanks. Thanks. Oh. Using items. So you can, you know, use items from subcommand. If you're using that on the fly, that is very, oh my god. I'm gonna have to fix that inventory layout later. But right click, use. I'm not gonna use that right now, obviously. I'm not sure what the silver chocobo feathers are for. But yeah, so there's some items you can use. You'll also have quest specific items and your key items menu that you can right click and use for things. Ahldskyf over here. I'm just gonna, I don't know, can I pat? Can I pet? I can. I can gently pat him. I'm so tiny comparatively. Okay, but now I have to go touch the aetheryte. And of course, at the aetherytes, you will always hear people randomly playing music. I tuned to the aetheryte. Woo! Ah, another novice adventurer. I, Bader, has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. Oops. Oh, hi. I am Thundemal, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into the ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of the ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. I'm good, thank you. Right click. It's fine. I have learned to return. Oh, /return is a thing I didn't know existed for the longest time. But if you get stuck in a dungeon, /return take you to the beginning. I didn't know that for the longest time. For the longest time. And then there's this one specific dungeon where it's faster to just return back to the beginning. And everyone abandoned it, like did returned. And I was like, how do I? And they're like, return. I was like, what is that? They were like, /return. I'm like, what is that? So just again, learn from my mistakes. /return is the thing you can do. You attune with the aetheryte. You are now able to use the return spell. Don't be me. Learn from things. Okay, so yeah, now you can return. It's also down here under travel. You can literally just press this return button. I didn't even know that was there until right now. Ooh, and another important thing as an Arcanist. Hold on, this is important. Oh, absolutely not. Okay, hold on. We gotta get away from the music that I don't want anyone to like. I hate this UI. Hold on. Please perceive my carbuncle. Look at this precious baby. And this is why I go Arcanist a lot. Because look at that good, wiggly friend. Look at it. Look at it. It's just cute. Okay. I am absolutely, we are absolutely, I got it. Just we're doing this. Is this, what is that? The pet bar? How do I, hello, I wish to edit the pet hotbar. How do I move you? For me, I always have my pet bar. I tend to have it as a 4x3 because I want it to be small. I wish for it to be small and kind of out of the way. I normally have other key items over here. I will fiddle with all this later. Look at all that the way I want it later. Ooh, no, hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna be particular about that. That's gonna bother me. Okay, it's vaguely level. Don't worry about it. If you have opinions on my HUD layout, you can leave it in the comments that I may or may not pay attention to it. Um, really depends. Okay, we gotta listen to Swo's Blade explanation of the markets. Hold on, let's go. Running. But yes, this is what Limsa actually looks like. This is more, you know, the beginning cutscene where it's nice and empty and not chaotic at all. That was a lie. And this is actually fairly calm as far as Limsa Lominsa goes. A fine morning to you, madam. Oh, hi, bye. A fine morning to you, madam. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Hurry browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. That made me laugh so hard I coughed. Alright, the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the dock. You bear a gift from Baderon? Whatever could it— Ah, my octant! By the navigator. I must have left it behind in the winch, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Take it. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? It is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek. You need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potions and perishable needs. Arcanist agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has been ever the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Sure. Alright. Yeah. Thank you. I have very little gil. Holy crap. Somehow activated my Google. What is going on with this Let's Play recording today? It's fine. Kind of cursed today. So I have about, and this is not even a lot compared to a lot of other people who've been playing this game for longer than me. I have about 37 million on my main, and I have 103 gil right now, total, on this character. Okay. This is a... I'm feeling a little bit upset. I don't even know if I have the money for this. I don't. Well, possibly. Oh, but it's so hideous. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna forgo this. The shop on things to what you right click on them, you input the amounts in the little box that's item values can be changed. There's a bunch of little side quests we can do at some point. Visit the Arcanists Guild. Okay, well this works well for the way of the Arcanist. We can start. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I just remembered. Oh man. Okay, we have to in order to use these other little, see these little aetherytes down here, they're like mini teleporty things in the big cities. You have to manually run to each of these, so I'm just gonna edit that later or just do it off stream again. Hi, I'm a streamer. I have to have time think I'm still streaming when I record these. Fine. But off episode. I had to attune. Important to attune to things. Alright. That's good enough for now. You now have access to the Aethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aethernet shards. This is also something else that the game doesn't, I mean, maybe it tells you, and again, I just didn't pay attention, so I completely missed it. Totally possible. But I just, did not know how to do any of this. I was very overwhelmed by the information. So, in order to use the aetheryte, you gotta attune to each of them at all the big major cities. It is really important that you do that so you can fast travel around the big cities whenever you want, to collect quests, to just kind of get around. It's very useful. Don't forget to do that. Like, really, again, there's a lot of small things at the beginning that are very easy to kind of miss. Try not to, or I'm going to try to point them out. I might miss some things still because I've been in-game for so long that I've probably forgotten some stuff. Very likely. It's fine. Oh, I gotta go up the stairs. I was like, there's an upstairs, right? Yeah. Or it's not an upstairs, just sort of a side. Guild receptionist, Muri. Welcome to the Arcanists Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. Ah, but if I am not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the peoples of the South Sea Isles. It was these folks that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. I can't decide if Rayna is the kind of character who'll be falling asleep if someone started giving me a lecture impromptu, you know what I mean? Like, is she the kind of character who would love this? Would be like enraptured, like it just like engaged, just rapt attention, like, yes, I want to hear all of it. Or is she the kind of person who's like, I like books, but I don't like books this much? I can't tell. I can't decide yet. We have to personality build a little. But for now, building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the School of Arcanima was born. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Lominsa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, oh my god, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlwyb, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanists Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. And, okay. Muri has a lot to say. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Yes, I want. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild, or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? Is this too much thinky thoughts for you? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you really sure? A lot of thinky thoughts, but you get a carbuncle, and or eventually, if you go scholar, a fairy. If you go summoner, you still get a carbuncle and also Titan's ass a lot. So, you're fine. I will take the way of the Arcanist. I do wish to reaffirm my desire to join the Arcanists Guild. I get raisins for this. Hell yeah. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Who the fuck? I don't think I did that. I don't know what that was. It's fine. I don't know what that was. That was interesting. Oh, I got a ton of mail. 14. Okay, I need to go check my inbox soon. I was like, what is the noise? He is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thurbergheim, as she shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You will find her just over there, by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy. Though her mind is sharp and critical, her manner is always most welcoming. Alright, let's go. I'm so sorry for the number of male pings that just happened there. I was so confused. The road to 80. Oh, that's right. I have XP increase. And I think I need to go check my mail. I have a little min penis earring thing as well. But yeah. Alright, let's talk to Thurbergeim. Yes, I am Thurbergeim. Greetings and welcomes to the Arcanists Guild. As Miri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guild master until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins? Oh yes. Allow me then to expound upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of aether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity, Carbuncle. The cutest little shit you have ever met. And the manner of magic which this ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary, even on the field of battle. Nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An Arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test you. Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? Predicament after predicament. I'm a tank main, so no, but yes, let's try it. The worst that could happen. Are you prepared to reason? Do we want to reason? Or do we? Do we? If I said no, it'd probably just start over. Okay, yes. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower Lanasia, you will find, among others, 3 species of pests. Ah, man. Warfrats, little ladybugs, and Arule. I ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanists Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Alright, go. I am here for this. Okay, we report to Bader and the Drowning Wench. Good news for me. I have this Aethernet shard right here. That we can just go attune to real fast and do this. And then, if I can remember which direction... I always get turned around here. Whoa! Oh shit, I got an invite of someone named Aromatherapy. I love that. If that mentor ever spots me in the wild or finds the Let's Play. Good name. I don't know that I want pings from this, so I'm gonna decline. I'm sorry, I'm not an actual novice, but thank you. Once an invitation to the novice sector has been declined, automatically decline. I mean, it's really sweet that they did. I just don't know that I need it. Yeah, I'm good. But this is actually how Final Fantasy kind of gets around. Like, if you're overwhelmed, you're confused, mentors can invite you to the Novice Network. And if you have any questions, you can ask in there. My partner was in the Novice Network for a bit because he was a mentor for a while. And it can be quite useful. It can also be kind of a lot. There's a lot of questions and stuff like that that I don't necessarily have, need answered. Like, I know a lot of the answers. This is a good resource. So if you're like genuinely new, definitely join the Novice Network. It's definitely worth it. I I don't need it, but like it's a good resource to have. I'm gonna automatically decline. Thank you. No, thank you. Bye. But like, thank you. But like, I don't need it. But like, thank you. I feel bad when you decline something, but like you understand that it's for a good cause. But like, thank you, but no. And probably between episodes, don't be surprised if I end up in a different outfit because I want to look cute, and I think I have some outfits that are account wide, possibly. Where am I going again? Vaderon. Vaderon. Ah, there you are, Rayna. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Lominsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got some good ideas what's where, you can start exploring the rest of the town. You've showed a good ear for listening, lass. Stick with old Baderon and you'll get far. Did I level up from that? No? Okay. Well, now we are completely... Oh, I did level up from it. Hell yeah. I learned Psychic. Physic. I definitely don't need that. Yeah, you don't really need that, but it's fine. I will, do a little bit more. We'll go ahead and slay the wharf rats real fast. On to Summerford. Already? Okay, let's slay the wharf rats real quick. For Way of the Arcanist before we do all this. Oh, sorry. Map. Oh, map's looking wild. What's going on there? Where is that? Wharf rats. Give me. Oh, because I haven't been there. Oh my god, I completely forgot. I forgot the maps aren't like a thing until you visit. Okay, well this is gonna be fun. I haven't been anywhere, so none of the maps are revealed to me. So it's just a blank canvas. Should be fun. Okay. I completely forgot some of the very early level stuff. I think I go this way? Question mark? I think he said lower, but that's fine. We're just gonna run out here. Nothing bad can happen to me. Okay, battle. You click buttons, your 1, 2, 3s, and you do stuff. You can get achievements. Achievements are good. Certain milestones give you titles and like skill or like achievements or like amounts or minions. It's all very cute shit. Oh, I did it right. Here's Wharf Rat. Oh, and the fate system, yes. If you see this icon here, it says on the lamb, this is a fate. These are very useful for leveling. They also later, far later in the game, will give you some gemstones that you can trade in for items. I'm not sure at this point in the game, in ARR and Realm Reborn, what it gives you other than like experience and some gil. But yeah. So, and there'll be a big old fate discovered nearby. So you can go for that or not. It depends on what you want to do. But for now, I'm just going to do this one, the level stuff. We're going to ruin. Oh, I literally only have ruin. Hey, baby. Oh, I don't want to. Hello, Goo Boo. Okay, experience points. When you kill thing, it will give you experience. In the event multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks first will always receive 100% of the credit. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, but yes, if you, the players who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution. So basically, this is not a game that really encourages you to be stingy or rude or unhelpful. Basically, if you see someone who's struggling, especially in the early levels, go help them out. You benefit from it. Don't be an asshole. This game is actually one of the friendliest MMOs I've ever experienced. It's not perfect. There's obviously some jerk players, but I can say that it's by far one of the friendliest communities, the most loving communities. I've met a lot of lovely people through Final Fantasy XIV. So I have nothing but good things to say about the setup where they tend to prioritize helping each other over being very exclusionary. There's some harder level stuff like savage rating and stuff like that where it can get a little more dicey, but we're not going to do that. And that's not relevant here. Oh yes, and if you bind an item, you can't put it for sale if it's bound to you, but also, and I can't do this yet. Okay, just kidding. Too premature. Just kidding. I was going to talk about retrieving materia, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's just get these wharf rats. And these Aurelay and these ladybugs. And then we will go back. I'm going to fast forward this bit for y'all. You don't have to watch me be a level 1 babby and just do a bunch of low murder. So this is going to be a nice little fast forward bit and or just a straight cut. Alright. Done with all that. Now we can turn it in. Let's go turn it into Thurbergheim. I'm going to say her name different every time. I'm so sorry. I see the creatures beyond the city walls pose you little threat. It is with great pleasure then that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you with this hunting log. The enemies marked within its pages have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in Arcanima. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. So your hunting log is really good if you're trying to level. So the thing I really like about Final Fantasy XIV is in a lot of other MMOs, you have one class per character. So like if you want to be a tank, you can only be a tank on that one character. If you want to switch to a different class, you have to make a whole different character. In Final Fantasy XIV, you can be all the classes. In fact, the game really encourages this. There's also some mounts you can get if you get all the classes up to level 80, for example, and also level 90 now. But so yeah, there's just a lot of incentive to just try out different things, and especially in the early levels, like on anything below 50. The hunting log will get you there faster, and I hardly recommend you use it if you've got the time. It's super helpful, and that, you know, Val's for tips. And when you feel you can command Carbuncle as easy as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. I will be waiting. The next Arcanist quest will be available from level 5. I can already do that. I'm almost level 6 even. Yeah, the hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu or by pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, you can kind of go find some things. There are lists online, the places like the locations you can find all this stuff, so it's not too difficult to track it all down. So yeah. This also kind of helps you. Oh yeah, there's a little, almost like a little wave icon, and that'll how you know it's a hunt mark. So if you spot it in the wild, you're like, oh, that's on my hunting log. You can just go murder it real quick. And I think that's also kind of one of the things that makes this super helpful. So yeah. All right. I can literally just do the next one real quick. Acting Guildmaster Thurbergheim wishes to assess the improvements of your Arcanima skills. Oh, I'm gonna get some hideous clothes. This is also, in between episodes, I might look completely different because I am not letting my Let's Play character, darling sweet cat girl, out like that. It's not gonna happen. No. But yes, we're gonna accept this. Ah, Rayna, is it? Are you eating well? And an empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I must oft remind my Arcanists to take meals, so ensconced do they become in their studies. Speaking of which, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it is time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Lenosia, 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny mandragoras to be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents, formulate an effective strategy, and utilize your arcane entity to its fullest potential. I expect you back in time for dinner. Sure. Actually, I can do that real fast. We will yet again be back. I'm gonna just either fast forward this bit or cut it completely, and we're gonna go straight to the next one. I kind of like that I can do this so it doesn't take as long, so I can get through a little more per episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, yeah. Actually, real fast, I'm gonna see what this blue quest is over here. It might be Leavv meat. Let's see. Axel and his information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Where the heart is. Oh, this is unlocking. This blue quest is for housing. Or housing in Limsa. It's the mist, I believe. Yeah. I'm not a wealthy adventurer, so I'll accept this just to get it off my map, but this is definitely not going to apply to me anytime soon. This is housing. I'm gonna worry about that later. Basically, TLDR, you can get a housing plot if you have the money. I think the small plot is 5 million, medium is 20 million, and a large is 50 million gil. So if you got the money, play the housing roulette, roll, you bid for it, and they roll a number, and you might get it, you might not. Go for it. It's in Limsa, Ishgard, Gridania, Kugane, what am I missing? Who am I? Ula. Those are the 5. There might be one more that I'm missing, but I think that's all of them. It's fine. So we're not gonna worry with this. I will get that off my quest log later. I'm gonna go back to Limsa and turn this in so we can continue on MSQ, not get too distracted by side quests, but like I said, always do your blue quests. If you take nothing away from the intro to this, always do your blue quests. Always do them. Just clear them, even if you don't necessarily do anything with them. Have them in the side list so you know that you need to do it. It's very important. Don't be me. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Don't be me. Learn from my mistakes. Alright. So turn this in. And once we turn this in, I'll probably call it for this episode. I just wanted to get a few quests in. Welcome back, Rayna. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Maelvan's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliff south of the Zephyr Gate. I want you to examine those crates, then return the inspected cargo here to me. You would be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing thorough investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuffs, flesh-eating vilekin. I suggest you be prepared for any eventuality. Okay. What's in the box? What's in the box? I don't think I've been here yet. Okay, so this actually kind of coincides with the on to Summerford. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is we're going to go ahead and stop this here, and I will do all of this next episode. We're gonna get on the road to adventuring. I'm really excited about this. I feel like I hope this doesn't take too long, but like it's interesting how long it takes to narrate all this stuff, how much time that ends up adding to the game. But I think this will be really fun. I might just buy some apparel for Rayna off of the Mog Station. I want her to be cute. So we'll see. And yeah. Thank you for watching these. I hope you enjoy them. Again, if I'm not playing this game to your satisfaction, that's fine. I just have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know. I have anxiety, so I worry that, it's not maybe fun. But I've really been enjoying Rayna. She really doesn't look that much like Ishtola now that I'm looking at her, so I'm kind of really excited to play her more. And yes, I did find Minpina's earring, that lovely moon. A little crescent moon there, because Minpina is like the goddess of the moon and love and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited to continue on Rayna's adventures, get her through the baby levels, because I have no idea how to play summoner or scholar or anything at this level. So it's been kind of an adventure to see how the summoner bar works and all that. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of it goes. See you next episode.